Hey everybody, Mike Bycraft here. I'm gonna do a little walkthrough of our design space and how it's changed this year for the 2022 school year. So we started here and we're the whole second floor of the school, which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna turn my camera around and then we're gonna do that. So you start off where I was and you kind of walk up to the space. And like I said, it's the whole second floor of the high school building. It is our design and innovation suite. You see it's Benny Alton, Ashley Pete, myself, and then Joyce Pereira. Carla Staffa's name is not there, but she teaches out of there too. She's just new this year. So you come in and it's actually like 5 classrooms kind of all together. And it's this big workable space with glass. And you've got some display things in the front with some VEX trophies and some cool stuff students have built. And you've got like some happy little cute robots right here. There are kind of 4 big work areas. The first place is kind of the programming room. And so this is graphic arts, programming, and AP computer science. And I'm gonna poke my head in real quick. And that's Ashley Pete and Carla Staffa, sorry. And so these are like yearbook computers and graphic design and CAD and stuff like that. And this stuff, and this wall moves, but we never open it. And photography equipment for yearbook. Sorry to bother you guys, bye. And then you come out here and then you've got over here, and this is kind of this heavy equipment room. And so in here, you've got all of your digital fabrication. So on one side of the room, we've got all of our 3D printers. We've got 4 presses. Presses are pretty awesome. We got some space for student work below. We've got some resin 3D printers and a cure and wash station. We've got an Ultimaker. We've got a couple MakerBots. Then we have some computers that link up to all those. A bunch of filament right here. Big laser cutter. And then there's kind of a workspace in here. I teach a high school design class out of here. Carla teaches a 6th grade class out of here. You got some materials over there, some tools. Here's the CNC machine that's being built. It's not done yet. A little sink in the corner. So it's pretty cool. Some tools over there. And I like it because it's all clear and glass and you can see whatever anybody's working on. Now we come out here, it's this big open area. And what's new this year is these sliding glass doors, which is really cool. So over here is like Joyce Pereira. And so she teaches computer science and programming and she's super awesome. But sometimes she gets really tired of my kids being loud because I teach robots over there. So we can close these doors. So like it's these sliding glass doors that then close it off, which is really, really cool. So that's a new addition this year. Plus we decided to break everything out and put some organization over here. So this whole wall is storage for robotics. So you can kind of see there's some robots, some soldering stations. And then Benny Alton, who is very organized, decided to put like all of our Arduinos, circuits, jumper wires, makeys, Raspberry Pis, HDMI cable. So if the kids need stuff, they just come over here and grab it. Here's a little ramp thing I built for robots. So this is kind of a flexible work area for our students. So when they're working in class, they can kind of break out over here and move around. And arcade machine that Kevin built. And then we've got Joyce working over here doing stuff. And so she kind of teaches out of here. In the corner, there's like an office for us as staff, which is cool and super flexible. And so you can kind of come in here and do some work when it's your prep period. And then you've got my wife, so she's hanging out. So this is kind of the teachery hangout area. And then next to it, which is, we put up a bunch of the cool stuff we work on as staff. And then you got the PTV studio. And then you can actually have student rooms where they do some studying over here or over there. I'm not gonna bother those kids. And then the PTV studio is kind of one of these rooms that we've taken over. I think it's probably locked though. Yep. But it's kind of an editing suite, the green room. It's pretty cool. And then you've got robotics, which is kind of this whole side of the place. We got these big hexagon tables. So over here we have our VEX high school stuff. So they've got kind of a workstation, got all their things here, and then all of their parts are organized against the wall. These are just IKEA shelves. Some other VEX parts in here. Then you've kind of got this little teachable area. Then you've got your VEX IQ parts all over here. So for the middle school, we do VEX IQ. And then against this wall over here, we've got some Lego EV3 robotics. So spare parts, student kits are organized by block and then by their names. There's some of their VEX IQ. And then we've got 2 full-size robot arenas. So there's a full-on high school VEX one right here. I'm a big fan of elevating the arena because then you can put stuff underneath it for storage because you're always gonna need more storage. And so the students can practice and do their robots here. And then you've got the VEX IQ table. Same thing, elevate it up, they can play the games. So that's the design suite. It's home to about 5 teachers on and off throughout the day and most of our high school and middle school technology classes. Pretty cool.